Yeah, hi, it's the 24th of August 2018 at 6 p.m. Well, I've spent the last 2 days cleaning, tidying, sorting. Unbelievable. I needed to reorganise things here because I've got more lighting and that sort of thing, so I didn't have the room. And as I was doing that, I was also sifting, clearing up the confusion in my own mind, the mess in my own mind. And it was help because I was getting, having conversations along the way as I cleaned. And also on Fat's channel as well, it was part of the whole process. And it came to pass that I thought, it's an eBay world. And as men, we're very lucky for a couple of reasons. We tend to, we go for other, like Asian women or Eastern European women or South American women or Indian women, as well as Western women. We have that choice. Whereas I don't think Western women is quite as diverse. And we also have that ability to do it online. And I thought, the more I thought about it, I thought, really, it's like I'm starting to categorise into three groups at least. I don't know every type of female out there, but Western women I know a lot about. Asian women I've had quite a bit of experience with now, and Eastern European women I haven't had much experience with. I have one very good friend, dear friend. I've had her for 12 years, and I keep wondering, is she unusual, or is there something, there's something about Eastern European women that is different? And my interest was piqued the other day on Fat's channel when a guy there was saying, "Oh, he's just back from Latvia," and he had a thoroughly enjoyable time. He met, and I thought, "Gee, that's interesting." I've actually heard from a couple of guys now that Eastern European women just seem to be better for some reason. They're okay. Nobody makes a big fuss about it. Asian women and Western women, a lot of noise. Like, they're great, they're wonderful, but there's not much discussed about Eastern European women. And I got to thinking about it. I thought, I'm putting them on a shelf. Bang, bang, bang. Three products. We've got Western women, you've got Asian women, and you've got Eastern European women. And I started thinking of it in terms of, let's say it's a radio, just to productise it, instead of people. Okay, and just imagine it's a radio, or some sort of thing that you can sit there and listen to. Yeah, and when I think of English, I think of an English woman. I think pain. Yeah, they're good at giving pain. Yeah, so in this case, the radio, it's got a short in it. So every time you go to turn it, it's ow! And it's just, oh my Godfather. And then it cuts in and cuts out. It'll be good, bad, and it'll be doing, sometime it might get up to here and then back down to here, and it'll be demanding, bossy, it'll criticise you, it'll lecture you, which is pretty typical, Western women, let's face it. It's all of this down here. Okay, I'm not just talking about women, it's men too, but yeah, it's like that. It's like a radio that, you're an idiot. Oh, great, thanks for telling me that. Yeah, you shit house. Yeah, I don't want you. You're hopeless. Yeah, there's this wrong with you. That's wrong with you. This is wrong with you. You go, okay, yeah, Betty. Oh, yeah. Right. So, okay. So then we flip over to the Asian product, and you turn it on. It's not there. Yeah, it's just. Can't hear it. Where? Oh, hang on. No, they've cut the wires. it's just no. It's just not there. Didn't show up at all. Oh well. And that's I would say that's how I would describe my experience of the Filipinos anyway. Yep, they're just not reliable. They're just the wire's been cut. You've got a nice looking radio, but it's not plugged in. Okay. And the third one is the Eastern European. And look, I wouldn't say it's the most beautiful thing in the world, or the best radio, but I tell you what, it's a lot better than the others that I've found anyway. But I'm interested to find out, to hear if anybody else has had experiences with, with Eastern European women, or with other groups of women or whatever. I'm starting to think that, look, the Friendly Club, I could set it up with Eastern European. I don't really want to do it. I've lost interest in it. But the whole point is that I don't think I necessarily have to live with anybody. Like I've never lived with a Boomba. 12 years we've known one another. But I've barely ever seen her. I've seen a couple of photos of her. She doesn't go on camera or anything. They just talk in time. 12 years. Not a problem. One argument. About a gypsy, for God's sake. 20 minutes and it was all over. And I look at it and I think, that's really, of all the female relationships I've got left, is that one. And I thought, well, yeah, it's I listen to all you guys talking about, oh, they don't care for you, all they want your money, and blah, 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 blah. And I think, yeah, well, I look at the Asians and think, yeah, I'd agree with that. I look at Western women and think, yeah, I think they want your blood as well. They want your pain. But I look at Karina and I think, no, she's never caused me any pain. No, and 2 years ago she didn't have a job and she was living with a mother who was paying the rent and feeding her, and giving her $5 per week out of her pension money, or was it $3? And I said, Boom, do you want some headsets or something for you? No, I won't take your money. And I insisted for weeks. No, I got angry. I'd never get angry at trying to give money to Filipinos, I can guarantee you that. But yeah, I couldn't give her the money. So, you talk about human nature and everything, and if they're all the same, how come they're different? Okay, so yeah, and I looked at that, and does she care? Well, yeah, I think she does. Yeah. And if anybody's ever caused anybody pain in that relationship, it's me. I once ditched because, she was going to work. I was just left at home, so I thought, oh, stuff this, I'll move on. And she was very upset about it. And she had every right to be too. And so in that case, yeah, it was me. And I apologised. Years later, I just, really apologetic about it because I was clearly in the wrong. Yeah. So it's just the way I'm starting to look at it. I mean, maybe it's a good basis to look at it. Why bother? Why bother trying to flog a dead horse? I mean, personally, I think people can improve. I mean, let's face it. In Japan, when they started producing goods, they weren't good goods. They were pretty poor products, but they improved them. Chinese are the same thing. That's typically what happens. But it seems with humans, no, we don't see ourselves as a product. Nor do guys. Yeah, no, we're perfect, we're fine. Nothing wrong with us. It's everybody else is wrong. And the truth is, yeah, we're no better. Yeah, we've got, we've got flaws and what have you as well. I tried to pick up on my own, via the channel. And I try to be more consistent, upbeat. I stop out of this area here. I'm very big on that. And I reckon that's, for radio, yeah, that's what it's going to do down here. Any one of those things. Yeah, just want an argument out of your radio? Yeah, great. Just what I feel like. I'd rather, entertain me, told me, explain something to me perhaps, or told me what a great person I was. Boomba actually told me, once, no, you're a good one. I'll keep you. I don't want to lose you. She actually said those words. Yeah, no, you're good. And it's the only time I've ever been told I've been good. There's somebody, yeah, but it's there, flatter and yep, you're a good one. I want to keep you. And she hasn't got a problem with me. I talk to any Western women, you've seen it here on the channel. Oh, they just started listing off all the points. It was Anne Mitchell that time. Yeah, this, you're that, you're that, you're this, you're that. Stuff you, piss off. And well, you said that to me. Go away. Debating. The arguing. It's already started. It takes about with your average. I'd hate to say it, but with the average Western woman, lucky if you get your first day before you start having a blue with them, having an argument with them. 12 years with Boom. 12 years, not a problem. Once. I mean, that's just unheard of. And it was only the other day when Beng didn't turn up for, the date, for, AB's sister, and I just stuff it, forget it. I wasn't mad, wasn't angry. No, fair enough. Everybody knows, Filipinos, yep. And it's just not reliable. And I thought, well, yeah, I've turned the radio on, it's not there again, so, who am I kidding? Why not go to the radio that works? It doesn't zap me. That's what I thought. Look, I'm interested though if you've got any comments on, if any of you guys out there have had experience with Eastern European women, um, and because I'd really like to know more. It was, on Fat's channel the other day, and the guy was saying about the Latvian one. I thought, yeah, I've got a feeling that they're actually not bad. I'm not saying they're great product, but not, I just get the idea they're not bad. And if that's the case, I might start start moving in that sort of area somehow. It's a bit hard from Australia. They're sort of exactly at the other end of the planet, but uh, it's just got to be something out there somewhere, I reckon. And this is why I've been hanging out for it. Don't put everybody in the same basket. There you go. There's three different. Feel free to tell me I'm wrong. They're all exactly the same, but that's not my experience. No, I couldn't say that about Bomb at all. No, I'd say she cares. She doesn't want me for my money. If I said to her jokingly once, let's have a baby. She said, yeah, you're gonna contribute to it. I said, no, I wouldn't. She said, well, I won't be having any baby with you. So I was only joking. But I could see a point. No, if we're going to have a baby, I've got to work, get a job and do all that sort of thing, and help out. No, which I thought was fair enough. That makes sense. If the bird's outside and going to have a baby, yeah, he's got to build the nest, and get the food and do those. That's the deal. At least she made it clear, bang, boom, 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 yep, up front, yeah. And sort of when you put it that way, you think, yep, fair enough. Well, I don't want to have any babies, but I want to enjoy my life and I want more out of it. So I don't know. I've got to do something. I'm not going to get it from Western women. I'm not going to get it from Asian women. So I've got to get it, from guys, which is good, on the channel. I'm halfway there with the channel. I just want a bit more joy out of it. Yeah, that's real. That's really where I'm coming from. Anyway, that's enough from me. Let me know, Eastern European women, if anybody's got any experience, good, bad, or ugly. Okay, bye. Talk to you soon. All right.